Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today it's a scenery card and we're going to be using my homemade stamp. I shared that a few days ago. I'm going to have the link at the end also if you missed it. I'm using the framelit that go with the colorful season, but the framelit here, the stamp, it's like a cloth stamp, and I wanted the beach chair. So I did my own stamp. Instead of having a pop-up there like a piece of cardstock, I wanted a stamp. So let's do a quick scenery. And we're going to start with a piece of cardstock that measures 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to bring my scrap paper here because we will need that. And usually I do all my sponging or dragging first, but this one here, I did it a bit different. People said they had a tough time with dragging sometimes, so I'm going to give you a different option. So we're going to use the sheltering tree. I think that go awesome with the chair. So we're going to start with, whoops, the stamp set of the tree, and then I'm going to do that in, you know what, I got crumb cake here. The other one I did soft suede, so crumb cake, soft suede, whatever you got. We're going to do that in crumb cake this time. I'm going to stamp my tree right here at the edge. Et voila. Now we're going to stamp the leaves in Pierre Pizzazz, and or you can do Pierre Pizzazz or Old Olive. I think the other one was Old Olive. So any green you got. I got Pierre Pizzazz here, and we're going to stamp a few times here. Well, it's time that I wash my stamp set. You know what, if this happened here, let me my stamp won't stick on my blog. The best thing really to do, it's use some dish soap, soapy water, and that would help a lot. So mine been very well loved. So it's time for me to really wash my stamp set. Here we go. Now we're gonna put that right here. So you're gonna stamp, oh, it should go this way. We're gonna stamp once, lift it up, move it just a little bit, stamp again, and lift it up again, and again. So I do like 3 times. So you see, that way I get a lot more like a full tree. Really like this color. Now we're going to stamp the, I call it the ground, the grass, the ground, whatever. And let's remove this. And that what I done. Okay, now I need a scrap paper under. Let me grab this. It's going to work better. I'm going to stamp once, lift it up, and again. And I'm going to come here. It's just to give a different variation in your grass there. Then I need lighter there. Oops. You see, I go sometime here because if I'm off a bit, then it gives me a different shading. Here we go. So now I got my grass. Now I'm going to do the sponging. Usually, like I said, I would do the sponging first, but in this case, I did it the reverse. And this is Pool Party. And I'm going to go very light. My stamp pad, it's very due for re-inking. So I'm going a little bit darker, I mean, sponge harder than I should, just because I don't have much ink on my sponge. But always start on your scrap paper first, and that's going to give you a easy sponging without marks. You know what? This is in the way there. Okay, we're going to do Stop the Sky About the Horizon right here. And that's why I didn't want to drag my ink on this. It would be too dark with the trees there. It would take away from it. Now I'm going to take the Pure Pizzazz. See, much darker there. And I'm just going to add my green in the background there. So then I get my nice line of my horizon there. You know what? I'm going to put a deeper line just at the edge there. Here we go. So that is done. Now it's time to stamp our chair. So my chair today, we're going to stamp it in Bermuda Bay. And if you notice, I removed the foam under. You want a solid surface because this is the fun foam. Again, I'm going to have the link at the end. If you missed this blog post, I'm going to have the link at the end on how you can make your own stamp set. I did on scrap paper first. Make sure it's inked very well. Going to put my chair right here. Voila. Is that cool? And yes, you see the grass in the back because you really, it's all in those chairs. You have to see the grass, right? And then we're going to use Friends. And I had some red there. Here we go. And then I'm going to use Bermuda Bay also. And again, Friends, that's a handmade stamp. I'm going to have all the product that I use on my blog just above in the high there. And I'm going to stamp my friend right here. Give a good impression. Is that cool or what? Because the friend that matched that framelit, it's very bold. So I wanted more like the cursive and that. So that's how I came up with that. Now I'm going to take the swing here. And we're going to do the swing in crumb cake. Oops. But then I want the C darker. So I got my early espresso here that I'm going to put the C darker than the line there, the burlap. Et voila. Now I got my swing. Now we will take the grass. And that is all part of the stamp set sheltering tree here. We're going to add our grass, and what I do, I stamp twice all the time before I go get re-ink. So then I get different variation in my grass. And try not to put it all equally. I was going too much in a line there, so I'm going to have to come and add some at different spot. Because you don't want a row of grass, you want it mix and match. And I'm going to go on the chair because the chair, it's sitting in the grass there. I want it lighter there. Et voila. How simple this was. Now we're going to mount that on a piece of cardstock that measure 11 by 4 1/4. So it's 11, 4 1/4, score at 5 1/2. I'm going to fold this here. Oh, no, we cannot have stand up this one. Never mind. 1 minute. It is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. I don't know why I was thinking it was a stand-up card. Okay, where's my... Here we go. Now we're going to take dimensional. I put that on dimensional. I thought it looked great raised up. So I get the edge of dimensional here. Use those things. Some people were trying tossing the outline out, and I'm like, ooh, wait a minute. This worked perfectly fine here. So yes, use all the bits and pieces that you get. And I got way plenty in the back of this here. Now, here we go. That take longer than I got a video to take them all off, and that was just leftover piece that I had here. Here we go. So now we get this done. Now inside, I think I got my chair that I'm going to stamp again there. And I'm going to put that there. And now in the sheltering tree, you get friendship. It's a sheltering tree. Well, what I done, I alternate my stamp. You see here, friendship is a sheltering tree. I wanted just friendship, so I cut that right there. I still can do it all at once, or I can use just friendship. So I'm going to take the friendship. First, we're going to do the hug. So I'm going to take the hug and Peer Possess. And we're going to put that right on the ground there. And then I'm going to take my friendship. Gosh, this, okay, here we go. And on top of the Uggs, I'm going to put my friendship right here. So friendship Uggs. Friendship Ugg it should be, but that's okay. Here we go, my friend. I rugged my stamp a little bit, but I can put something on top, I guess, but we're going to call it good. So here it is. So that's how I use my homemade stamp. And again, I'm going to have the link at the top. Also, the link to go to my blog, and you're going to get all the product that I use with the measurement. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day, my friend. Bye-bye for now.